Ooh, it's October. Scary times ahead. I hope you have plenty of spare underpants as Halloween is right around the corner. I'm Jack from /. And here are my top 5 horror games. Number 5. Some people didn't like Until Dawn, and to those people I say screw you. It was a pretty fun game. I particularly enjoyed the way it mashed up every horror cliché over the course of the story. I have to think this was a little tongue-in-cheek, rather than the developers being lazy. More of an interactive movie than a game, it was one of those where you guide your character through scenes, looking for clues and making branching path decisions. These decisions could have a good or a disastrous effect later in the game. Number 4. Look how innocent I was as a child. Going through childhood, enjoying sports and video games. My early exposure to video games was seeing my father play them. Games like Sonic the Hedgehog and various other sports games. And then, oh my god! This game genuinely scared me as a child. It may seem silly now considering the graphics have aged horribly, but it was honestly frightening back in the day. From the slow pace to the CCTV style camera angles, everything about this game was scary. Don't get me started on those door opening load scenes. Oh, I really don't want to see what's behind there. Number 3. When Resident Evil decided to start falling off the cliff and become a more action-based horror game, along came Dead Space to save the day. Marooned on a spaceship that is drifting through space and seems to have nobody around, engineer Isaac must work his way through hordes of reanimated bodies, shooting off as many limbs as he can. This game has a legitimate creep factor via the religious cult who seem to want to unleash these monsters. I'm still not totally sure I understand their motive, they're just crazy. Many dark corridors, jump scares and incredibly tense moments make this a horror classic. Number 2. Resident Evil may have scared me at the age of 7. By the time I was 9, I couldn't be fooled by the same tricks. I was used to the camera angles, the jump scares, the door transitions, and everything else. What could a third Resident Evil throw at me that I hadn't seen before? This isn't entirely true, as we saw a tyrant in Resident Evil 1, and we saw a tyrant in Resident Evil 2 in Mr. X, but we'd never seen a tyrant quite like Nemesis. You're first introduced to him outside the police station, where he's just casually battering one of your friends. You're presented with the opportunity to fight him or run. Pick run. The way he chases you throughout the game was awesome, breaking through doors and walls at any moment. He wasn't slow either. This guy was the Usain Bolt of zombies. The end battle is incredibly creepy too. Nemesis turns into some sort of weird, demonic version of himself, like limbs coming out all over the place. And we have to defeat him with a prototype railgun that takes time to charge up. Once it's charged up, we blast his ass. Number 1. Have you ever watched a horror film and then discussed how stupid the characters are and how you'd have survived if it was you in that situation? Of course you have. Alien Isolation gives you that opportunity. The alien stalks you relentlessly, and the AI is programmed in a way that means every single playthrough is different. There is no pattern to the alien's movement, which makes this game even more difficult and leads to some incredibly tense moments. Your key gameplay mechanic is hide. Hide under counters, behind debris, and in lockers. That may sound boring, but it honestly is the most tense experience I've had recently in a video game. Supposedly VR support exists for it too. I cannot imagine playing this game in VR. I would literally poop my pants. And that's our list. Do you agree or do you disagree? You'll disagree. Let us know in the comments below. Like and subscribe. I'm Jack from /. And we'll see you soon.